Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Nice to know the game has Japanese voice acting included. But English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes, I am. I am the author of that book. Please make your comments in English so everybody can understand them. But yep, I'm the same guy. Should translate that book. And maybe in the translation give more meaning to the term revenant. I never felt the book had a lot of... the term revenant didn't have much meaning in the book. Did I beat the Tales of game yesterday? Yeah, sure, buddy. Of course I beat it. I didn't sleep, I didn't eat, I didn't work today. Nope. Why? Why would I need that? I beat the game. I beat Tales of Graces from yesterday until today. Or if you're asking me if I... Are you asking me if I beat the game a long time ago? Yes, I did. I met you in the cultural... Oh, really? You met me there? Oh, that's great, man. That's awesome. There was a time, like a couple of weeks, a couple of Saturdays that I was there in that flea market selling my books. That wasn't too long ago, was it? Yeah, maybe about 4 years ago. Wow. Good to see you here, man. That's great. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining. Today I'll be playing the Guided Fate Paradox, a very unknown, overlooked game on the PS3. There's two of them. I've only played the other one, called the Awakened Fate. There's the Guided Fate Paradox and the Awakened Fate Paradox. There's only two games. It's like Nippon Ichi Software wanted to make them a series, but they failed because they're brutally hard and unbalanced. The Awakened Fate wasn't that bad, but come on, it's not really a good game, in my opinion. This one right here, the Guided Fate, I've never played it. I'm thinking it's gonna be a little similar to the Awakened Fate, obviously. So let's do this. Of course, if you want the Japanese voice acting, you're gonna have to donate.
I'm not boasting or anything, but I have zero luck when it comes to lotteries. Zero. I've never won a free candy bar. I've never won a free popsicle. Always assigned the front row, middle seat at school. Never been sat by the girls I liked either. I've never won a prize from a magazine, and there's no way I'll ever win an expensive prize. Not even if the world is ending. Oh yeah, and the lottery mantra about buying 10 tickets to assure one winner is an exception. I wouldn't call that a legit win. But whatever. My point is, I have no luck whatsoever for any lottery that exists on Earth. For all 17 years I've lived, I haven't rolled, scratched, or picked a winning ticket ever. So, it was natural for me to show no interest in the lottery ticket I was given when I bought ingredients for dinner.
Come one, come all! If you have a lottery ticket, right this way! Please stop and try your luck!
Oh really? This game is related to Zetai Hero Project on the PSP? I played that game. It's one of the hardest on the PSP. Well, just like every single goddamn roguelike RPG. They're all freaking hard. Yeah, that was Jude narrating the game. Voice actor is called Sam Riegel. He does Syllabus too. You remember Syllabus on .hackgu? Allegretto in Eternal Sonata. He's everywhere. He's one of those actors that are everywhere in every JRPG.
We have a one-of-a-kind grand prize today. It will be in your family for generations. Come give it a try and bring your energy!
I've heard the goddess of luck only has a single tuft of hair on her forehead. It sucks that I have to be the one to turn down such an old-school punk of a goddess. Or so I say. But that girl, and that maid outfit. If ever there were a goddess of destiny, she'd have to be as insanely cute as her. And then my eyes happened to lock with that girl's. That girl who any healthy boy would have one or two dreams about. Looking back, the moment our eyes met signaled the bottoming out of my bad luck.
The hell is with this script? Like love at first sight?
Do you have any, kind sir?
What? Money?
Do not be silly. I am not panhandling. I am asking if you have any lottery tickets.
Yeah, I do. But
Okie dokie. Here comes our next contestant.
So get this, according to the game's manual or back cover, this game's about this guy winning a lottery ticket to become God. I'm not kidding. That's what's about to happen.
hey, wait!
And here we are. Gather your courage and spin that wheel to your heart's content, Mr. Contestant.
No, really, I asked you to hold on. I have a ticket, but I wanted to give it to my little sister when I got home.
A guy with a little sister.
Oh boy. How hopeless. Doing such a trivial thing to try and make your sister like her big brother even more? Come now. You must man up, as they say. Win the grand prize like a boss.
That's probably not possible.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. You better change your attitude, mister. You have given up before you have tried.
Thanks for that.
Okay, here we go. Life is a gamble where everything is left to chance. Winning or losing is just one roll of the dice away. Now then, this lottery machine of destiny is locked and loaded for you!
Well, since I'm kinda set on declining, do I still have to spin it?
You sure do!
So, I must do this?
You certainly must.
These days, when such a cute girl pesters you, saying you must do something, most guys would jump on that immediately. And I am absolutely counted amongst most guys. I won? You're messing with me.
on checking inside to make sure that a winning ball even exists. But the time has finally come. At long last, the lottery machine of destiny has finally found the chosen one it has been seeking.
I can't believe it. It's been 17 long years since I was born, and I never thought I'd see the day I won a lottery's grand prize. Oh, wait. I never even asked what the prize was.
I shall let you become God.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Become God by smashing the guy's head with a hammer. This pike bat. So she killed him.
Huh? Where am I? I don't seem to be injured. I mean, there's no blood or anything. Not even a bruise.
I shall let you become God.
There's no way. Become God? It's just ridiculous. I just need to get home for now. My sister's gonna be pissed again.
You seem to be in a benevolent mood. I am glad you have arrived in Celestia, Lord. Today is the beginning of a new era.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Lord?
I was a teensy bit worried, but I did follow exactly what was written in my handbook. If you did not wake up soon...
Shouldn't he be referred as Your Holiness instead of Lord?
I started to think that I was guilty of committing deicide.
Well, after all, God is the Lord, right? God and Christian God, Catholic God, the Lord.
Deicide, huh? So, you were serious? Serious about me becoming God?
I wonder if this game influenced Nier Automata.
I am almost always serious, without a shade of goofiness. You were chosen to be God by the honorable lottery machine of destiny.
Choosing who will become God by lottery? You've got to be a little bit nutty. There's no way this is happening.
Leave it to NIS to come up with such a wacky plot.
Huh? I must admit, this is unexpected. I figured you would be much more delighted.
Telling me out of nowhere that I'm God? Of course I wouldn't be delighted. I mean, who are you anyway?
Why, I am terribly sorry for my late introduction. I am Lilial Saotome.
So every time I see Saotome, I obviously think of Ranma.
Apparently in your world, my existence is commonly referred to as an angel.
Yeah, right.
An angel? Dressed as a maid? And you have a last name? Japanese? Sao Tome? I mean, where do I even begin?
Even angels have last names, you see?
Oh, okay. Then I should just ignore the fact that an angel is dressed like a cosplay maid, huh?
Yeah, good question.
Still, if you're supposed to be an angel, where are your wings? Or your halo?
I have both a halo and lovely white wings.
There we go. Huh? In your face. Sam Riegel.
Is that a sufficient display? Lord?
What's this guy's name? I don't think they've said his name, have they?
Yeah, that works. You certainly are a bona fide angel. So that means it's also true that I'm God? No way. I still can't wrap my head around it.
And I, Lilio Saotome, am your exclusively assigned angel who shall tirelessly serve you. Pleased to be working with you, Lord.
Sure. Same here.
Renya Kagodazaka, was it?
Renya, that's the guy's name, huh? Renya. Sounds like a girl's name, but oh, okay. It's Japan. What do you expect?
How'd you know?
Because I am an angel.
So, can I ask you something?
Yes, you certainly may. Please feel free to ask me anything, so long as it has an actual answer.
Let's suppose I really was chosen to become God. If I say I want to quit, what would happen?
Well, I did not research the details all that much, but according to my handy-dandy manual, apparently you will be consumed.
Consumed? What's that even mean? Are you gonna eat me?
Of course not, silly. I will do no such thing.
Then who?
Who could say? It is not written in my handbook, so I have no idea who would be the one consuming you.
So, the only certain thing I've learned from this is that the so-called grand prize is pretty much the worst thing ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Who would want to be God anyway? Not even Jim Carrey wanted to be God at the end.
Now, you are God. Why not look at the greener side of the grass instead of acting so depressed? To the best of my novice abilities, I shall give you as much support as I am able. Now then, Lord, allow me to introduce you to my seniors.
Seniors? So there are more angels here?
Why, yes. Here in Celestia, we have 7 angels on permanent residence, including myself.
Let me guess, each angel is gonna be a classic Japanese role-playing game stereotype.
Though they were not assigned to you, they will also be giving you their support, Lord. Please, come with me.
Yeah.
I thought I had woken up from a weird dream, but I'm still inside that dream. I feel like I'll sprout wings of my own and fly beyond the day after tomorrow next. I can't wrap my mind around it. I am now God. Well, of course I can't. Not like I've done anything godlike yet. But that girl, with her long, beautiful swaying hair, she is definitely an angel. Maid outfit aside, Japanese last name of Sao Tome aside. Man, endless questions aside.
There they are.
Hello, my seniors. I have guided the one chosen as God by the lottery machine of destiny here to Celestia.
I mean, I don't even need to listen to these guys to know their personalities. Just by looking at them, I can already tell it's precisely every stereotype. Just look. The edgy guy.
A pleasure to meet you, Lord. My name is Rakiel Ijuin. I hope we can get along.
Yeah, formalities. Formal guy, a noble guy, stuck-up guy, edgy guy. Yep, pretty much.
What a gorgeous man. A handsome butler with glasses. Sometimes the world is so unfair.
What the hell, Renya?
Hey, I'm Kurorio Ryuzaki. Nice to meet you, God.
Yeah, another stereotype. The upbeat, positive and charismatic sexy girl. And what's up with our main character? Nobody calls another man gorgeous or a handsome guy. What the fuck? So he swings both ways?
She's pretty casual sounding. Well, I can appreciate that. She seems easy to approach at least.
Lowly.
You look satisfied, Lord. I am Lanael Shiritori, also known as the Dead-End Trigger.
Yeah, that's the lowly cliche. The little girl who's kind of quiet and cute, but she's a total badass. You know, she hides some mysterious, really dark power. She can be one hell of an assassin and shit. I told you.
Dead-End Trigger? Did she get that from an anime or something? I mean, why is an angel acting so evil?
The sexualized girl with big tits and kind of dumb.
I am Sheryl Ayana Koji. I hope we become really close friends.
Yeah, right.
Holy
Those tits are the Old
huge.
Testament.
Such monstrous cans could only exist on an angel. Those are big boobs perfected. Made in God's image indeed. Thank you, God.
Those tits are Old Testament.
My name is Galshian Himakawa. It is an honor to meet you, Lord.
Well, I'm surprised. Galtion, huh? Yeah, this guy, I thought he was gonna be like the idiot, trying to be funny guy, but he's not. Old Testament big.
He's almost too refined. More of an earl than a butler. He seems serious, so he's probably reliable.
Oh yeah, Gaius from Tales of Cold Steel.
Nice to meet you all. Starting today, I am apparently God, but you can call me Renya Kagurazaka.
Okay, everyone, let us all get along. But wait, it is not like you are a transfer student, Lord, so act a bit more dignified.
Yes, this is a JRPG. Do I recommend this game? I don't know yet. It's my first time playing it.
Having God act so timid like that? What kind of example do you think that will set for the faithful masses?
Still, assigning me the role of God from out of nowhere? There's no way I'd know how to act.
Just act confident as the Almighty Father. Once more, Lord.
You got it. Raise your heads, my heavenly host!
Huh. Lame. So lame.
Anyway, Liliel, didn't you say there were 7 angels?
Oh, you are correct. Miss Nelio Tojo is not here today. She rarely exits her chambers.
Oh, another girl, huh? Another stereotype. So what's missing from this motley crew of cliches?
So basically, she's a shut-in.
Of anime tropes?
Indeed.
Indeed, she says. I didn't know angels had such human personalities. This is blowing my mind.
Exactly, the tsundere. Where is she?
4 angels dressed like hot maids, 2 angels dressed like handsome butlers, and 1 shut-in.
4 angels dressed like hot maids? I mean, is the blondie girl a hot maid? What the fuck, Japan? I only see 3 angels dressed like hot maids. Not 4, but you know, Japan. Getting on, getting off with 10-year-old looking girls.
And then there's me. Despite being referred to as God, I still look like a boring, stereotypical high school student.
From what company is this game? It was made by From Software. I don't know yet if it's a hidden gem or a hidden trash, but it looks like a good candidate for my 3rd episode, huh?
Even if she says this is Celestia, I can't help but think it's all a prank. Seriously, what's going on here?
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the hidden gem or hidden trash videos, I've covered games that I've barely covered before, or that I've never talked about before. That's cool, huh? I mean, what's the point of making a hidden gem or hidden trash video and include Girl Lancer or Eternal Poison, right? That's just, I mean, come on. Or Shadow Hearts. Or Time and fucking Eternity.
What do they want me to do anyway? Of course, they'll give me some stupid chore to take care of. Something bordering on illegal, no doubt.
Why is it so hard to believe? I mean, From Software developed Enchanted Arms on the PS3. You don't believe me? Google it. It was made by From Software. Yeah, this game wasn't made by From Software. It's an NIS game, Nipponichi Software. But, you know, From Software doing anime games is not that unbelievable. It's happened before. The game that starts with a Z? You mean Zangi Zero? Zangi Zero? That's a weird-ass game. That's one of the weirdest RPGs ever created.
I've got a feeling that's it. I may not have any luck whatsoever, but I can still trust my gut.
Oh, finally in control, huh? Give up. Like, give up. Well, let's save the game. Yeah, I played a little bit of Setai Hero Project and The Awakened Fate. They're hard games, like roguelike RPGs. Hey, Juan. This is an NES game, buddy. It's on the NES. I'll make a video about From Software. The title of the video is gonna be From Software's Other RPGs, or From Software's RPGs that are not Dark Souls. Oh boy, you'll get a surprise. They have made a bunch of anime games.
After them!
He's level 1? Oh, that sucks. Who are you? Who's this? I am Princess Yui, the lifelong dictator of Josei Teikoku. What does that even mean? Well, don't ask, don't tell. Ah ha ha. Nah, I don't give a shit about the music. This is the record hut, where you keep track of every single thing you do. No problem, Juan. Yes, Lost Kingdoms are from Software. I own the first one. Great game, totally a hidden gem. I liked Enchanted Arms. They also made Evergrace and Forever Kingdom on the PS2. Eternal Ring, which is a terrible game in my opinion. I only played like 15 minutes of Lost Kingdoms 2.
You cannot give up.
Yeah, I can jump. Oh, whoa, whoa! Wait! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's a teleporter. I don't know, Eternal Ring wasn't that bad, but it was just, I don't know, man. Very uninspiring. I've yet to come up the worst JRPGs on the PS2. Maybe next week. But you know, I want to give Unlimited Saga a second chance. Try it out again. To really see if it's truly one of the absolute worst on the PS2.
Clean your plate, Kay.
Don't you dare forget my name, Lord. What the hell is this? It's just a heart. Let's talk to Tits. Tits, the Old Testament long. Old Testament big.
Thank you.
And my boobies a little less. I hate when girls say that. Like, my eyes are up here, you know. Stop looking at my tits. Well, don't wear a fucking gigantic cleavage. This guy looks cool. Gungnir, that is a pretty good game. It's very hard though. The worst PS4 RPG you've played so far? Probably Arcania. Arcania, also on the PS3 and PC, I think. That is a terrible game, man. Or what about Wasteland 2? Jesus Christ, that fucking game. All servants are controlled by the angels thanks to these rings on top of our heads. Oh, you mean the halos? Why does Celestia sound so frightening? Honestly, if I had to choose between Omega Quintet and Wasteland 2, fuck. That's a really hard one, man. I mean, Omega Quintet at least has a very good battle system, and Wasteland 2, the battle system is a total wasteland. I'm done talking to everybody here. Oh, who's here? Roan? Oh, there we go. Just a bunch of monsters here. Let's go back and talk to, I don't know. Let's see some gameplay, come on. Oops. Room of Guidance. It's just this big guy here. Rather than sit around and wait to faint, hurry up and escape by using an exit. It's not a retreat, it's just leaving. Okay. Thanks for the information. Well, let's go back.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, hurry. Allow me to advance the story. Yeah, please. So it's a roguelike RPG.
Ahem. Allow me to get to the point, Lord. You shall begin your work henceforth. The voices praying for God's help are delivered here to Celestia 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Earnest prayers, inconsequential wishes, wicked desires. All sorts of requests from various worlds end up here with us. These are then stored in this handy device here, the Fate Revolution Circuit. Lord, your job is to offer your assistance in granting their wishes.
Hold on. Wouldn't that be an, ungodly amount of requests pouring in?
Please do not worry about that. There is no need to grant every single one.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, Catholics and Christians, they know that for sure. God, there is no need to grant every single wish.
For God to handle over 100 million wishes is an impossible task. That is where the Fate Revolution Circuit comes into play.
Okay.
By using its filtering function, we can search for wishes that correspond to God's current ability level. It is the angel's duty to select which wish to grant out of those results.
Oh my goddess. I remember I watched that one episode of that anime. I laughed my ass off. Then it got kind of weird and I stopped. I laughed my ass off when there's the guy who lives in a dorm with just guys, and then the guys enter his room and there's a goddess there with him. Funny scene. Anyway.
Because this is your very first day on the job, I have selected a wish for you as your exclusive angel partner.
I see. So that's the selection process for how prayers are answered.
Before selecting a wish, there is one significant precaution you must adhere to. Once a wish is selected, you must fulfill it by any means necessary. That is what we in Celestia call the Golden Rule.
Wait, does that mean that once I choose a quest, I'm not gonna be able to do anything unless I beat the quest? Is that what she's saying? That's the golden rule? That sucks.
So, if I can't grant it?
He's Sam Riegel, huh? Sam Riegel is the guy voicing this guy.
According to my handbook... Oh, yep, you will get consumed.
Consumed by who or what?
I know I asked this before, but who's going to consume me? It's bothering me way more than it probably should.
I hope he's the Old Testament boobs girl.
Jeez, does God have to assume such an unforgiving risk? This is more like a punishment game.
Well, getting consumed is probably just a silly joke by the handbook's author. It is impossible for God to be eaten.
Yeah, right? That's a pretty dumb joke, though.
All right, Lord. Let us enter the Fate Revolution Circuit.
What? We go inside it?
So this is like the Thai Hero Project on the PSP. Weird ass game. Crazy game.
Of course. So, Lord, just as a formal confirmation, have
Have you had any experience as God before? Sure, a lot. Like I bet what I've been God like what 10 times? What kind of question is that? Oh, it's for the tutorial. All right. I'm a black belt in God Kwon-do. Unfortunately, no.
Of course not. What kind of human would have experience as God? Come on.
My sincerest apologies. Allow me to flip the tutorial function lever. Let us begin our journey together, Lord.
Yeah, let's do this. Loading. Oh, that didn't take long. To be precise, this is a virtual space used as a tutorial for our new god. Dungeons are created with the Fate Revolution circuit, and there many obstacles shall try and prevent you from granting wishes. Yeah, just explain. Yeah, I know it's a roguelike RPG. Okay, if you wish to change directions without moving, please use the square button. Alright. Yeah, thanks. The machine will reduce the data transfer as it loads a new area? Why is that? What's the point? The machine prepares the next step in your journey. You will experience a reduction in your field of vision. Again, why is that? What is the point of that? So I can see the enemies are coming. I picked an apple. So yeah, so far, roguelike RPG like Sentai Hero Project. Oh really? Without food, you will lose HP unless you eat? Just like Sentai Hero Project. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's like a spiritual sequel. Yeah, these games are famous, well rather infamous for being brutally unforgiving. Among the hardest on the PS3. And by games I mean there's two of them on the PS3. The Awakened Fate and this one, the Guided Fate. So I guess the Awakened Fate came afterwards, huh? That's the one I played for a little bit. Guy and two girls, like a threesome. Please feel free to eat in front of me now. So, options menu. Oh, the triangle button, alright. Item. Eat. Well, it's gone. Let's just go. No, it's the Awakened Fate Threesome Paradox. This one is not a threesome. I smell a harem here. Have any of you played the original Rogue? That's a computer game in the early 80s. That's why they call them rogue-like RPGs. Imagine if there was ever a term like that for other genres. Like, instead of saying turn-based RPGs, they should say maybe Ultima RPGs or Dragon Quest RPGs, Dragon Quest-like RPGs, Final Fantasy-like RPGs, Ys-like RPGs, because Ys is the godfather of action RPGs. Guiding fates is not so simple, Lord. This ultimately serves to help you, so please bear with it a bit longer. So I wasn't paying attention. Pick up. Shin Megami Tensei is 1987. Dragon Warrior is 1986. So, how do I throw? Get the fuck out of here now. Thank you, Rem. Dungeon Exploration 101 to go through such gates in order to advance and seek out the deepest floor. Okay. Make sure you take everything you want along with you. Monsters! Trippy creatures. Oh, these are the aberrations. So this is like any other roguelike RPG. Maybe I don't even need a tutorial after all. Guide their fate. Roguelike RPGs is my least favorite RPG subgenre. I don't think I've ever finished a single one of these. And I play quite a bunch. Trillion, God of Destruction, Izuna 1 and 2 on the DS, Zitai Hero Project, Baroque on the PS2, Sorcery Saga. What's that? The game on the Genesis? Fatal Labyrinth? That was pretty bad. If I'm gonna play one of those games where you keep dying over and over again and restart, I'm gonna play Code Vein or Bloodborne. You are God, after all. Surely you have the raw might to punch a boulder of 2 into submission. Submission, huh? Are they patiently waiting for me to walk up and punch him in the face? Yeah, like a turn-based game? No flipping way! I really did beat it barehanded. I have played on Chain Blades on the PSP and the 3DS. It's one of those games that start somewhat good, somewhat decent, hidden gem-ish, and then, you know, they turn to shit. Press the X and circle button simultaneously to heal in one spot. I just have to stand still, huh? Okay, I'll press those buttons and try it. Nice. Let's go. A sleep orb. If you lob that and hit an enemy with it, they will instantly fall asleep. Hey, that sounds pretty handy. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. Throw. There we go. Nice. A dagger. The end justifies all means. Yeah, sure, Japan. That's a pretty crappy manual then. Not slashing? Why, they couldn't come up with a slashing animation for this game? That's just lazy, Nipponichi software. Alright, let's equip the dagger then. Headgear. Oh, I still need to hit them 3 times so they can die. That freaking dagger didn't make much of a difference. Each item holds within it a divine skill. Access your current divine skills by using L and then pressing the X button while pointing to your desired skill to use. If no enemies are present within it, you may not use that skill. Interesting. Cut to pieces. Nice. I leveled up.
Way to go, Lord!
Awesome.
And that is all the basic knowledge you need to operate the Fate Revolution circuit. Using this knowledge, please guide the fates of those whose wishes you will grant. That is your job as God. Next time will be the real deal. Please make sure you are prepared. I will wait in this exact spot for you.
Okay, moving on with the main story and a true mission where I'm probably gonna die miserably. Woohoo! Ooh, the general store. So will any of the angels join my party or something? Let's save the game. It's January 3, 2012. 12:35 a.m. Thank you for visiting the general store. You can buy stuff here that will aid you in your daily duties, Lord. We still need money, even in Celestia, so with money comes power. Mine power, earn lots, spend it all in our store. Purchase, okay, equipment. What's the difference? They all suck anyway. Oh, a pistol, that's cool. I want a pistol, but it's 400 and I only have 500. That's all the equipment you have? This sucks, man. What about an item? I'm gonna buy one of these. One of these. 20 turns, nah, no thanks. Another sleep orb. You know what, I'll buy the damn pistol, or I'm gonna keep my money, thanks.
Mushroom!
Yes, yes. Let's do it.
All right, Lord. Please excuse my hand.
Huh? What?
Heavens, Lord! Why is your face turning red?
Well, I mean, because, you know, my hand. Why?
Jeez! Silly Lord! God is at the climax of puberty, I see. That sure might complicate matters.
How is 17 years old the climax of puberty? Puberty is like when you're like 12 or 13, right? 14 max.
However, there is no need for you to be modest before me. I am your exclusive personal angel to command, after all.
But when you put it like that...
In order for an angel as inexperienced as me to dive into the Fate Revolution circuit, direct contact with God is required. Honestly, this will be my very first time. Please be gentle with me, okay?
Your... first time?
Why, yes. I just arrived in Celestia recently. And in truth, this is my first time helping out with God's work. I am so sorry I kept quiet about that. It must be difficult, having such an inexperienced angel assigned to you.
No, it's not difficult at all for me. It's my first time being God, so let's get along as mutual newbies.
This is
What I
awkward.
mean is, let's do our best. Together.
Absolutely. Thank you for the kind words. I will help out my Lord and God as much as I possibly can.
Okay. I look forward to it.
All right, Lord. Let us go forth and guide their faith.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Stop talking. Like this game has small visual novel elements. They talk too much.
Lesson 1. The open string intermedio.
That's not intermedio, it's intermedio. Copy world, huh?
This is what it looks like inside the Fate Revolution circuit then? It's pretty normal.
The Fate Revolution circuit. This is actually a portion of the real world copied and pasted into the machine.
copied and pasted a part of reality then?
Toho. There's a lot of games, right? Of Toho. It's like the Loli's games.
Indeed. When granting the believer's wish, God cannot interfere in the real world directly.
And why is that?
Various reasons. But mainly, if humanity learns that God will grant their wishes, they would slack off in their own efforts.
You see, that makes sense. You know, God doesn't grant any wishes either way.
That's true. We already turn to God and pray for success on exams, finding love. If they observe God's existence with their own eyes, more people would pray, but they wouldn't try to work hard on their own. No. On the contrary, maybe monsters and demons would pop up and whine, saying, "Why won't you grant my wish?"
And that is why the copy world exists. Only the pertinent parts of someone's wish are brought here from the real world. And there is a symbiotic relationship between the copy world and the real world, which we call the original world.
What?
I shall clarify. It simply means that if you guide their fate in the copy world, the original world will also change. As God directly changes the individual's fate in the copy world, the original world is indirectly changed. That is basically it.
Sounds like the internet.
What an amazing machine. So if I grant the wish in the copy world, it's granted in reality too.
That is correct, Lord. Okay. According to my handy-dandy manual, Mommy, read me more of the story, please.
Eh? What's going on here? What the fuck?
I can't stand it any longer. I'm fed up with that prince's conceited face.
Hey, that's Karen Strassman, the voice actress. She plays Aegis in Persona 3.
I so wish to be in love. A passionate, burning romance. One that would set my heart ablaze. But even if I wish for that, I'm just some fairy tale character. Not even God could grant my wish. Oops! This simply won't do. The story's curtain is about to rise again. And like clockwork, I will meet the prince and find my happily ever after ending. It's more like a nightmare, honestly.
So the first mission of the game is gonna be grant this bitch's wish? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What was that? It felt like a projector was showing a movie inside of my skull.
That was the Fate Revolution circuit showing you the current state of the original world.
Then that makeup-caked chick blabbing about burning love or whatever is the wisher? I'm getting a headache.
Makeup caked chick.
Oh my, this does not bode well. Originally, she had a strong desire to change her fate on her own.
Have I ever met any JRPG voice actors like in real life? Nope. I was so close to meeting Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. She went to my city in Mexico for an anime convention, and I wanted to take my copy of Girl Lancer 5 because she plays Melvina there, so she could sign it. But I was an artist and in that convention, and I had my own table, and she was going to be far away, and I couldn't leave my table unattended, so I missed my chance.
Now, with you involved, Lord, her fate has already begun to change.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What am I supposed to do about it?
Do not think on it too much, Lord. Fight her demons inside the machine. That will help to guide her fate.
just by beating stuff up, I'll guide her fate? That's utterly ridiculous.
I couldn't agree more.
All explanations will come with time. First, please explore this world inside the machine and aim for the next floor.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, she's gonna fight with me, huh? A roguelike with a party member? That's awesome, man. I thought she was gonna be there for the tutorial. So, does this mean that I can take some of the other angels, that I will be able to have them in my party as a partner in the future? Hey, that's cool. Usually roguelike RPGs, you do not have any party members at all. What is your preferred method of fighting? I like ranged attacks. Yeah, I love them. Give me the fence. Obtain a gun. You see, this is why I didn't buy the gun. I knew I was gonna get it. RPG logic. Pistol whipping. Please be sure to equip your personal angel selfless gift. It's equipping. Nice. I didn't have to do anything. Uh-oh. There's a helmet there. Nice. Let's equip that. What? The helmet looked completely different when it was on the floor and it just transformed into something else the moment I equipped it? Well, why the hell am I trying to make sense out of this game? How the hell do I equip? I mean, God damn it. Stupid bat. Move, I want to attack. What the hell? I can't attack because she's standing right in front of me. She's just in the way, man. Yeah, you deal with the bat then. There we go. Still in the copy world.
Hey, Liliel, can we really guide her fate just by fighting like this?
That much is certain. The aberrations that appear within the machine are what prevent her from changing her fate.
Yeah, I think I see a possible candidate for my next hidden gem or hidden trash.
By eliminating these physical manifestations of her mental obstacles, her fate will advance toward her ultimate wish. That is how your fighting these aberrations will directly influence the wisher's fate.
Being able to change their fate so easily, is this really a good thing?
It appears you can witness an example of how her fate will change in reality. please turn your attention over there.
Cinderella! I still see dust over here. How many times must I beat it into you? Hurry up and clean it all again!
I'm terribly sorry, stepmother. I shall clean it all over again.
So, what the hell? What the hell, man?
Cinderella, how much longer do you plan on cleaning the same stupid spot? You're such hopeless trash. Where's my food? I'm starving over here.
Well, the Cinderella we met in the original world, she was kind of a bitch.
I'm so sorry, big sister. Please wait until I finish cleaning. I'll prepare your food as soon as I can.
Cinderella, why in the world isn't my laundry laundered yet? You suck at everything you do. Seriously, just being around you pisses me off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, what are those?
Well, my handbook says those are how the different characters appear while we are in the copy world. Since the original world has much more intricate information, only the barest essentials are copied over to this world. So even though she is the same Cinderella, her appearances between the two worlds will have a different style to them.
It makes sense that you only need the most basic of information in the copy world, but isn't that too practical? I mean, I've thought about it for a while, but is this Cinderella that Cinderella? The poison apple coma broad?
The woman you are referring to is Snow White, Lord.
Fine, whatever. But she's real, right? My job was to grant the wishes made by people on Earth, wasn't it?
Not at all. God's love extends to all of his creatures, from alien beings to fairy tale heroines. All have prayers to be heard.
I wonder what an alien being prays for.
Wait, aliens? You're joking.
Once again, we have the Fate Revolution Circuit to thank for helping us handle such an extensive workload.
And once again, it's an amazing machine. I mean, we're trying to change the ending to a fairy tale that everyone knows.
You are right about that. That is why only God may enter it.
Is it really okay for me to change people's fates? Even if I'm God, doing something like this to Cinderella's story will completely change the classic tale everyone knows.
Hey, that's interesting.
So when that happens, will Cinderella still be Cinderella?
That is an interesting question. But you have already begun to change her fate, Lord. Behold.
Behold!
I can't take it anymore. Why do I have to be the only one who has to go through with this crap?
Always, always, always.
Just because I don't offer any resistance, all of them get too full of themselves.
Again.
Cinderella! What are you doing? Standing there like a big, stupid stick in the mud! Such a slowpoke! You may as well be mud! You haven't even finished cleaning, have you?
Shut your trap.
If Breath of Fire was to go back to the game style of the first 4 games, do you think a Breath of Fire 7 will sell? Definitely. Maybe not as much as Capcom will hope for. But yes, definitely, I think Breath of Fire 7 will be hyped up by everybody, and therefore it will sell.
What was that? I couldn't hear you, you dunce!
Dunce? I've never heard that word. Dunce? Okay.
Or have you grown so stupid you can no longer speak like an adult?
You're so loud! Shut up! You're just a worthless old hag! Enough! I can't do this anymore!
Yeah, kill him!
This is the setting. Why do I always have to be bullied and act meek and helpless?
Also, Cinderella became aware of herself, broke the fourth barrier, the fourth wall, and now she is trying to change her own story. Maybe you should talk to the author. Go back in time and talk to the author, you know. Tell him, hey, change my destiny.
Clean your own damn room! Put on your own damn tea! I'm not your slave, bitch!
Oh man, that's awesome.
I am Cinderella, the world's most famous princess.
But now she's the one who's gonna be full of herself. So we gotta change her fate, right?
Shut up! Hi-ya!
Thanks, Miami.
Is that all you have to say, Cinderella? It seems we haven't disciplined you enough. For someone like you, who never learns her place, I need an appropriate punishment. No food for 3 days!
Well, she couldn't defeat her bullies.
Wow, Mother, you're so merciful. Giving sympathy to this trash? I wouldn't feed her for a week.
Still, she snapped back, but then she was knocked on her ass after one punch. What a miserable witch!
That was... What's going on exactly?
It means God is on the case, and her fate has begun to shift. But this is not enough to answer Cinderella's prayer.
So, with Cinderella's fate, I've changed the story's path? In order to grant Cinderella's wish, I need to change how her story plays out. But if I change the story, I'll be destroying the tale of Cinderella that the whole world loves so much. Either way, someone will end up unhappy. What's the right choice?
I understand your conflicted feelings, Lord. But as long as your job is to guide the fate of the one praying for your help, the path you must prioritize is...
A shortest JRPG top from PSP, NDS, or other? Nope, I don't.
I see. You want me to destroy the story of Cinderella.
For your first job, I thought to choose a wish that you may be familiar with on some level. Perhaps that was the wrong decision.
If you want a really short JRPG on the Nintendo DS, try Rhapsody, a musical adventure. I don't think it's 15 hours long. Oh, the Ease games.
I'm sorry, Lord. I take full responsibility for this.
The Ease games, with the exception of E7, they're pretty damn short too. The old Infelgana is not even 10 hours long. It's a great game.
No, it's not like that. Don't blame yourself. More importantly, I want to try and help Cinderella, but keep her classic tale intact. But how?
Yeah, how? Oh, we're still here? These people are asleep. Man, this gun isn't doing much damage. I think I'm gonna stick with the dagger. Nice. Hey, it's pretty cool having a party member here. The helm looks stupid. Yes, it does. This guy came out of nowhere. Some kind of light came from my divine's equipment stuff. Many congratulations, Lord. The newly refined divine equipment's holy icon elements have been sent to Celestia. Alright. When any of your equipment reaches 100% burst, it creates such element. This is called the divine burst. Okay. Nice. As long as I use all the equipment I find and get them to burst status, I'll keep getting these power-up items, right? Right. You can also strengthen the equipment that has achieved burst status at the blacksmith's shop in Celestia. Are games in English in Mexico? Most of them, yes. Like a huge majority of them. I'd say 85% of video games are in English in Mexico. Except the really popular ones and modern ones like Gears of War, Halo, and even some RPGs here and there are available in Spanish. They come with English and Spanish options. While in burst status, your equipment will suffer a temporary reduction in ability. All the icon elements that appear when an item bursts will differ depending on the type of item. Head items will yield... Oh, this is just too much. So my endurance is 86%. That's okay though. Yes, move to the next floor. This game, pretty sure it's like 2012 or something.
Cinderella! What happened out there? The way you were delivering your lines was deviating completely from the script.
Whoopsie, Prince. Was my improv not to your liking?
That's irrelevant. You did a bad thing.
Yes, I'm talking about Latin American Spanish. And I also despise dubs from Spain.
Little kids and parents read this story together, so if you say lines like that, I don't believe anybody wishes for Cinderella to say such hateful things.
Nobody wishes for it, huh? So, Prince, you're saying that you don't want that kind of Cinderella, then?
What does that mean?
It means what it means.
Well...
Tell me, darling Prince, why is everyone so attracted to the story of Cinderella? Tell me, darling Prince, what does everyone wish to get from the story of Cinderella? Tell me, darling Prince, can you point out the charming bits of Cinderella's story?
Why, yes, of course I can. First of all, Cinderella is a true beauty.
Yes, there's a lot of difference between American Spanish and European Spanish. It's like English. Like there's a lot of difference between the American one and the British one in terms of accents. I mean, they are the same and we can understand each other, but we sound different.
Uh-huh. And?
Languages are different in every single country.
Cinderella is bold and down to earth. She silently withstands her stepmother's bullying without a single complaint.
Uh-huh. And?
Cinderella borrows the fairy godmother's power, dresses up all pretty, and has the prince fall for her at first sight. And then they live happily ever after. With such a lovely ending, there's no way everyone wouldn't find it appealing. After all, this is a story about a girl who seizes her own happiness.
Seizes her own happiness? Who, me? You're wrong, Prince. I haven't done a single thing.
So there you have it, guys. This game is like more of a visual novel than a video game.
I haven't even lifted a finger. I'm just waiting with my mouth hanging open until the bait falls into it.
What? I'm just waiting with my mouth hanging open until the bait falls into it? What the fuck?
That's why, my dear Prince, if Cinderella's story is viewed differently, it's a story about your hunt for a bride.
What are you saying? You're the star of this fairy tale. This is your story.
You know, Prince, just once, there's something I really want to ask you.
What is it?
Ever someplace besides a royal ball? Like a random market I go to buy food? If you met the Cinderella not under a magic spell, my dirty commoner appearance, would you still have fallen in love with me at first sight?
Exactly, she has a good point. Yeah, fuck off, Prince, you douchebag.
Whoa. That was...
As we guide her fate in the copy world, it appears the original world Cinderella is changing as well.
You see, that's the reason I haven't streamed any of the Xenosaga games. I mean, I love them, but you're gonna see me, I mean, if I stream Xenosaga for 2 hours, 1 hour and a half is gonna be cutscenes and talking, and 30 minutes or less of gameplay. Same thing with Utawaru Mono or Tears to Tiara 2. Man, it's gonna be tough.
The original world Cinderella seems to be questioning the plot of her own story.
I don't know.
It appears that she has wanted to escape from the restraints that the story of Cinderella has bound her with for years.
Now I'm curious to you, which game came first? The Guided Fate or the Awakened Fate? Let's find out right now. The Guided Fate Paradox. This is a 2013 game. And the Awakened Fate Ultimatum, not Paradox, it's Ultimatum. Ultimatum. That's also 2013. No. Hey, what the hell? Don't tell me the game has no Wikipedia. You gotta be kidding me. The Awakened Fate is the sequel, released in 2014, 1 year later. So this is the first one.
It is true that you have guided her fate somewhat, but this was a pre-existing issue, so it is not your fault, Lord.
I don't have Octopath Traveler, but I have played it at my friend's house.
No. If I truly am God, I can't run away from this.
Yeah, most of the time I only stream for 2 hours. Sometimes every once in a while it's like an hour and a half, depending on the game, or maybe 2 hours and a half, but that's it.
All this time, I've never questioned the happily ever after ending from Cinderella. But if this was just based on everyone's thoughts, and the leading role is unhappy, she must be suffering a great deal.
Why, Lord?
Yeah, Awakened Fate has more fan service. Uh-oh.
More aberrations. Jeez, they just keep coming out of the woodwork.
The thoughts and feelings that prevent a wisher from changing their fate? Aberrations embody those things. And you are trying to change Cinderella's story. meaning you are the enemy of a very long-standing classic fairy tale romance. As long as you reside in the Fate Revolution circuit, their attacks will never cease.
So, basically, I'm nothing but a nuisance to them because I'm trying to help grant Cinderella's wish.
Yeah, me too, buddy. The older Fire Emblem games, man. Those are much better. I mean, I liked every single Fire Emblem I have ever played. All of them, I love them all. But everything before Awakening was much better.
Even though I'm God, I'm despised. What's up with that?
Top 10 most annoying dungeons. I haven't considered that one bit because there's this other douchebag making those videos. And sometimes he rips me off with some ideas. And his videos get like extremely more popular than mine. So yeah, I'm jealous. I hate the guy. Therefore, I don't want to rip him off. He does all of that, the worst dungeons and the worst towns and strangest RPGs and whatever.
Please do not worry about that. I will always be on your side, Lord.
Yeah, David Vince, that guy. Because his opinion is more, you know, on par with the majorities. Obviously has a native accent. Slightly better quality. Worse tutorials in a... That's a good idea. Oh, the lowest beginnings.
Let's take care of these aberrations.
Oh no, I don't hate the guy for being hateable. I hate him because I'm jealous. Because he makes videos with the same topics and titles as me, and they get like hundreds of thousands of views, so I'm jealous. That's the entire reason why I hate the guy.
Yes, Lord, as you wish.
Oh, so what happened? We were surrounded by blue wolves. You can speak with the angel who accompanies you into the dungeon. Nice. You may give us behavioral orders, activate one of our special skills, or have a fun little chat. Like more talking. Don't move an inch. Pursue and destroy. Oh, so if I don't want them getting in my way when I shoot with the gun, I can just give them an order to stand by. Slowest beginnings, nothing beats Tears to Tiara 2. Nothing! Not even Xenosaga. Nothing, man. There's 2.5 hours of characters just talking until you get to fight a 5-minute mission. I'm serious. I mean, I love the damn game, don't take me wrong, but Tears to Tiara 2 is definitely the king of the slowest beginnings. That will be my number one. I can't collaborate with that guy. I don't like that guy. So when's the boss fight in this game? Come on. Really? You woke the guy up, bitch. Well, she got rid of him. Hey, a spiky ball. What the hell is that? Let's...
Not yet.
Oh, a trap? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Nope, I never played the original Tears to Tiara. It's like a hentai game, right? Like the first Utawaru Mono. I've only played one hentai visual novel on the PSP. DV Death. Sorry, but it was pretty damn good. The story was pretty interesting. If you could choose, who would you collab with? Well, I'm planning to do collaborations this very same year with a bunch of colleagues. I might invite Pelvic Gaming, Tark's Gauntlet, Super Derek RPGs. You know, I almost did a collaboration with Shadow Elite. You know that guy, right? He invited me to a podcast, but I said no. Hey!
Yeah, I won't lose.
Some monsters appear out of nowhere sometimes. That's bullshit, man. That shouldn't happen. Happy Console Gamer? There's no way a guy like that would make a collaboration like me, with me. He has like, what, 200,000 subscribers? I have nothing to offer to that guy, come on. I need to make collaborations with somebody small like me. I turned it down because he wanted me to participate in a podcast with like 5 other people that are like completely unknown, like random people that are not even RPG YouTubers that I don't even know. And I don't like making podcasts when there's a lot of people. You know, I feel like I hate interrupting people when they talk, and I hate when they interrupt me. So it just wasn't gonna work. Plus, he wanted to do the podcast in a Sunday afternoon, and Sunday afternoons are kind of troublesome for me, so I couldn't in the end. Yeah, move to the next floor. I should collaborate with PewDiePie.
Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters.
What a surreal feeling. We always run into the exact scene we need to see. It's rather convenient.
You know, a long time ago, I wanted to collaborate with Valkyrie Aurora, but then she got really popular. She's now way out of my league, man.
Almost like someone's showing me the synopsis for this world indirectly.
There was also Games of War. You've seen that channel? I want to do a collaboration with that guy, Games of War. But, you know, he barely uploads anything nowadays. Yes, she's the Atelier fangirl. Atelier and Nier fangirl. Would have been an interesting collaboration.
The Fate Revolution circuit essentially trims the fat and only replays the pertinent parts of the Wisher's life. It is as you say, Lord. You experience a synopsis that highlights only the most important parts.
Clemps? That's a channel? Never heard of him. Or her. Bob Samurai invited me to a collaboration once, but he never did anything in the end. He wanted to do a JRPGs for Beginners video with me, Super Derek, RPGs. There was gonna be Radical Reggie too, but in the end, nothing happened. Guy didn't do anything in the end. Do I have a PS4? Yes. Nah, I don't care about the Final Fantasy VII remake. Thanks, Juan. See you later, man.
I see. I don't really get how the machine works. I mean, someone amazing enough exists to have made that machine.
Yeah, 5-6 people for a podcast. Yeah, so it was gonna be 5 people plus Shadow Elite plus me. That was crazy, man. So I told him, hey, If you ever do a podcast with just like 2 people, maybe you and me and somebody else, max, I'm okay. But 5 or 7 people, that's just freaking... Radical Reggie, yeah, I watched some of his videos. Pretty cool guy. But I feel like he's a little bit out of my league too. I mean, he's kind of famous because of Metal Jesus Rocks. I don't think a guy like that would make a collaboration with me.
Indeed, but to be more precise, existed.
That person died?
Yes. My seniors told me that this person sacrificed herself to complete her task in the Fate Revolution circuit.
Yeah, Bob Samurai, his channel is nowadays about how do you call that in English? Oh, fuck. Like, introspective videos about his own life. He doesn't talk about anime anymore, or games.
I see. She must have had a really important task.
Yeah, self-reflection, self-help. I like Metal Jesus too, but you know, his channel has gotten a little bit like meh. I rarely watch anything anymore. I was such a big fan, I mean, come on, who do you think I got the hidden gem ideas from?
Yes, but Lord, there is no time for you to mourn. Cinderella's fate has begun to shift again.
I want to do a collaboration with K-Bash. You've heard of K-Bash? Yeah, he's Canadian. Maybe we'll be able to get together, film something.
Look, Mother! An invitation to the royal ball!
Wow, we got 4 invitations!
Wow, goodness gracious. I wonder what the 4th invitation is for.
So yeah, if I'm gonna make a collaboration, I need to do it with somebody who has like, who's in the same amount, in the same range of subscribers number as me. So we can both benefit from it, you know. I can't do a collaboration with somebody who only has like 5,000 subscribers because, you know, that's just gonna help that guy more and it's not gonna do anything for me. Or I can't do anything with, I don't know, like Happy Console Gamer. Like, I'm nothing to that guy, like, he's famous. Yeah, I like Bob Samurai, we've talked a lot.
My, what a shame. Even though we have 4 invitations, Cinderella has no gown to wear for the ball.
Alpha Omega Sin, well, he quit YouTube. He's my subscriber, you know. Remember, guys, when Alpha Omega Sin joined my Okage Shadow King stream, and he joined another one, I don't remember. He joined 2. He made a couple of comments and then just left. Man, Alpha Omega Sin watches my videos, Jesus. Yeah, he vanished. Well, he didn't vanish, he's still there, but he doesn't make any videos anymore. Who are you, Video Game Tommy? Let me just check your channel. Oh, oh, fuck. Well.
Mother, why not just give the 4th one to her? That will probably be the highlight of her life. Not like she can go, anyway.
I'm gonna contact Games of War. He's probably gonna answer in like 6 months.
What a kind daughter I raised. I wish Cinderella would learn from your example.
Big fan of his channel. He's probably one of my favorite channels. But he rarely makes any content anymore. Your Hidden Gems videos are so entertainment. I love the real excitement and passion you have. Your channel is more real than some. Thanks, John Hack. Thank you very much, buddy.
Here, Cinderella. This invitation is for you. Why why not put it in a frame and display it?
Pro Jared? Nah, he's... No, man, no way. He's like extremely famous.
Okay, my lovely elder sister, let us prepare for the ball. Let's score us some trophy, husband.
That video game show? Yeah, I've seen some of his videos showing up at my feed. Is that a new channel? He's doing like the top 10 most owned RPGs on PSP, something like that, right?
I'll become the prince's wife and indulge myself in every possible luxury. Thinking about it makes me drool.
I'm not sure JRPG Jungle. She likes all the games that I hate. So maybe we could do a collaboration and debate.
Yes, that is the ultimate goal when marrying into royalty. My ambitions only grow.
Thanks, video game. I mean, you go to your channel, see who you are. Oh no, you missed 1K, dude. JRPG, yeah, I know that guy.
A ball.
I've seen some of his videos. He's the one who made a lot of research.
Nice to meet you, my dear Cinderella. I am the old hag known as the fairy godmother.
I was saying, this JRPG, this guy made a lot of research on the pronunciation of bats and kaitos. Pretty good video.
Yeah, I know. You'll cast a spell on me and dress me up so I look all pretty, right?
Who's DSP Gaming?
Hardy har har, we've got a live one here, folks. You can see right through me, huh?
I'll work on some collaborations this year, buddies. I promised myself last year that I will take the initiative, because none of those guys want to take the initiative anyway. So I say, hey, I want to collaborate with somebody, but nobody contacts me. Nobody wants to do a collaboration with me. Maybe that's why.
Hey, old hag.
Watch your mouth, Cinderella. Only I can call myself an old hag.
Ugh, what a pain. So, fairy godmother, I have a question for you.
Yeah, this game is a visual novel, man. So far, it's been like, what, like almost 2 hours of just talking and talking, barely any action.
Ask away, Cinderella.
Why do you want to help me with your magic?
What an odd question to ask. You're a bold and persistent one, aren't you? It isn't like my desire to give you a little present will bring God's fury down on me.
Bold and persistent girls are a dime a dozen. There are many in this land who would wish to win the prince's heart at this ball.
Maybe I'm not an approachable guy, I don't know, because I have a... I'm kind of famous for being a little bit edgy.
So, fairy godmother, I want to know, why me?
Hardy ha ha. Is the answer to that question really what you desire most in this world?
Her thirsty fan base. Well, she is pretty, right? I mean, she has a beautiful voice, and she posted one day pictures of her on Twitter or something like that. I only watched one of her videos, and that's it. Couldn't get into her channel at all.
What does that mean?
Hardy to the ball and figure it out yourself. Now then, here comes my magic spell.
This scene is just dragging.
Lovey-dovey, rainbow power, foundation mascara, makeup flower. My goodness, you heathen! You don't even have any shoes. How about
How much weight can I handle?
finest footwear? Oh, I guarantee they will make you stand out.
Thanks, buddy.
No matter how many times I see them, these are so amazing. Your magic is truly splendid.
You know who I used to watch and she just disappeared from YouTube, and I actually met her here in Canada?
If I let my guard down, I could easily slip back into that weird fairy tale euphoria. I mean, seriously.
Erika Sabo.
Hardy ha ha. Watching such sweet dreams come true is a privilege of youth. Try. However, please know this one thing. Once the clock strikes midnight, the spell will end. Be careful of this, Cinderella.
Well, the fairy godmother sure acted differently than I recall. What was that lovey-dovey nonsense?
Cinderella's fate is trying to change. Abnormalities will surface in a variety of areas, Lord.
So this makes it pretty clear that if I grant Cinderella's wish, it would destroy the existing fairy tale in its entirety.
You haven't heard of her? Nobody knows her? Well, she quit YouTube a long time ago, like 2 years maybe? 2 years ago, yeah. Erika Szabo. She's Canadian, works at ANC Games in Toronto. I met her there, but she was kind of in a hurry. So it was only like, I don't even remember what she said to me.
All revolutions bring destruction in their wake. When something new is born, it is the fate of older things to break. Such a fact is written throughout all of human history. Did you not learn as much in your studies, Lord?
That may be true. It may be true, but
You are so very kind, Lord.
I'm just indecisive.
I do not see it that way. You are thinking hard to find a solution where nobody will end up unhappy.
This guy's just like me, undecisive.
Yeah, maybe. When you say it like that, I guess I feel a little better.
Nope, I've never been to the US. I can't enter the US. I need a visa to enter the US. What the hell, Timber Maniac? Ah. Another one of these helms? Like it's the same one. Almost the same one. The one that I have equipped, it's actually better. What's the point? Hate it when the games give me items. Oh, she was attacking somebody else, huh? Nice. Ooh, that's just divine skill. Lock on, cut to pieces. It's spike it. Let's use cut to pieces. Yeah. Awesome. I just wanted to get to the part where I can switch party members, you know, but this game is just dragging and dragging and dragging. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's actually it could actually be a hidden gem. But it's one of those games that I really need to play more. I can't make a judgment, a decision, an opinion out of 2 hours of this particular game. Where are you saving this game in the map? I don't hate visual novels. I like them. I'm not the biggest fan, sure, but move to the next floor? Come on. I'm not at the end? Oh, we're back at Celestia.
The mortal Liliel brought to us. No matter how I look at it, he is too plain. There's no way he will succeed.
So there's your fan service. Yes, I played ZHP. Why are you asking that question over and over, guys? Didn't you watch my top 10 hardest PSP JRPGs video? Sakura Wars? Nope, I've never played a game. I know the characters and the anime. Watch a couple of episodes of the anime, and then the Sakura Wars characters are in the Project Cross-On games. But I've never played the game. Also on the Wii, right?
Sad times, but I agree. He's so naive. I think we need to take him somewhere private and educate him properly.
No, man, I will never play that fucking garbage. I don't care if it's the greatest game of all time or if it's a good or a bad game, but Tokyo Mirage Sessions, that's a fucking insult to Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. That's just fucking blasphemy.
I don't think badly of him or anything. We're cut from the same cloth, really. He's not acting all holier than thou, you know.
I do not see what any of that has to do with his ability to complete this mission.
Yeah, I heard about the new Sakura Wars on the PS4. Oh, it's gonna have a localization? Hey, that's pretty interesting. Maybe it'll start some interest in the PS2 game. They're like mech games, you know, so,
Our purpose is not to live together and become best buds with that mortal.
I'm not really into mech games.
Our task is to make a complete and almighty god in order to enter the holy, epic, decisive battle against them.
Well, yeah, of course. I know that. Still, it wouldn't be any skin off my nose if we explained things to him as equals.
Yeah, Miami, and I haven't even played a game. I have zero interest in that game. I'm totally against it.
If it's dumb old me, whatever. But aren't we keeping too many secrets from God and that newbie Liliel? If we want to have God defeat them, we need to explain the situation properly.
A runaway like you giving your thoughts on how we have done things? You're wet behind the ears yet, too. Have you not learned that your home was destroyed first because of that very same brash foolishness?
How dare you!
Oh, what is the matter? All I spoke was the truth.
You know, Teets, she's just kind of there. She's not talking. Oh, there she goes.
Okay, my lovelies. Let's leave it at that. Your big sister will not allow any fighting. But if you simply cannot say no, I will gladly scold you both with my fists. How does that grab you? What good little girls. So, let us go take a nap together.
I'll pass, thanks.
I shall also decline. Sleeping under the same sheets as you is tantamount to suicide.
Well, what do you know? We actually agree. When I wake up, I might be stripped completely naked or something.
Okay, this game is just weird.
There's no telling what she'd do to me while I'm sawing logs.
Would you like me to spoil the surprise for you?
Keep it to yourself.
I know. Maybe I could invite our little god. He has such an adorable, squishable face. I could just gobble him right up.
Yeah, again, my landlord listening to the Backstreet Boys while he's taking a bath every fucking day.
You say that whenever you see a male mortal. Stop eating such rotten fruit, unless you enjoy having irritated bowels.
My. If you want to speak to me like that, shall I show the boy the notebook about your dark past? Perhaps I could read it to him as a bedtime story. Then again, we might roll around from laughing too hard. And get no sleep at all.
As expected of a former devil. Not only will you say indecent things, but you also will not hesitate to act indecent. Shall I go and cry for that kid's help? I will put on my puppy dog eyes and say, Big brother, Cheryl's a meanie. Scold her.
It's not cool to bust out the little sister character when it's convenient for you.
Hey, Kurohiel voice actress. She's what's her name? Yumi on Devil Survivor 2 and Jackass in Nier Automata. Pretty sure she is.
The souls of 108 stars of destiny dwell within my inner space world sanctum.
Is that a motherfucking Suikoden reference? That's awesome.
Whenever the imprinted mark on my left eye glimmers, none can resist my wiles. Not even God. Indeed. After all, my second title known across the universe is Bind Snatcher.
I can't deal with your second name mumbo jumbo anymore. Just go commit yourself and enjoy a nice padded room.
When all's said and done, you two have such explosive chemistry.
I'm starting to think Cheriel is Karen Strassman too, same as Cinderella. I could be wrong though.
How'd you come to that conclusion? Jeez, I feel sorry for God to be worshipped by people like you.
Oh, well, back at the copy world, let me guess with more talking. Jesus Christ. Surrounded by monsters again.
Is it just me? Or are there more aberrations than before?
The scales of life and death for the story are teetering. Even the famous tale of Cinderella has grown desperate.
A way to grant Cinderella's wish while still protecting her classic story.
He who chases two rabbits shall catch neither. It is wonderful to be so kind, but please be careful not to drop the ball, as they say.
Whoever came up with that rabbit proverb should just fall right down to hell. I'll save them both. I mean, what's the point of God if he can't do such a trivial thing? If that's how it is, then I quit.
Man, this game's just going on
Lord!
and on and on.
I understand. If you are so determined, then know that I will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Well, at least I have 2 hours of gameplay to show my next video. Yeah, you deal with the little wolf. Oh, she stayed behind now. There we go. Oh, at long last. I made it, guys. I made it. Man, this guy always the same fucking playlist. Now he's starting the I don't want to be a one-man band song. Jesus.
You have done very well today, Lord.
Huh? But I didn't grant Cinderella's wish yet.
No boss fight.
We have only completed the first half of our dangerous mission.
Oh, the first half. You see, guys? Wow. I wonder how long this game is. Like 100 hours? Because there's 80 hours of just scenes and talking. Well, at least the game's pretty darn funny.
Since this is a rank 1 wish, the machine is set to allow you to return here once at the halfway point. It is a kind gesture by the Fate Revolution Circuit to our inexperienced god.
How kind.
The edgiest JRPG? The edgiest, huh? Code Vein, maybe?
Now then, allow me to explain the systems at work inside the Fate Revolution Circuit.
.hackgu.
When you clear a dungeon within the machine, your level will revert back to 1, no matter how strong you became while in...
What? So I did all that insane training, but I have to start all over each time?
That'll be an interesting video. Top 10 edgelords in JRPGs.
Worry not, Lord. The more you train and raise your level, those levels will be added to your total level count.
Oh yeah, Berseria. That's pretty... Well, I think it's gonna be very similar to my top 10 JRPGs stories about revenge.
The higher your total level, the higher your base stats will become.
I see. So even though the display shows my level as 1, the training is still valid on the...
Yes. That is why you may feel free to dive into the dungeons and raise your level. With enough repetition, your base stats shall gradually rise. And
yeah, it's called grinding, thank you.
My handy-dandy manual says...
You and your stupid ass manual.
I thought the Fate Revolution Circuit only existed to answer prayers and wishes. But it has quite an ideal system to raise a half-assed god like me.
Half-assed god.
Anyway, Lord, once you feel prepared for the latter half of our journey, please come talk to me.
Okay, got it.
At long last, the stream is over. This game, I don't know, I think I need to play a little bit more so I can more? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, you gotta be, come on game, just end. The body modification, yeah, I'll try that some other time, thank you. Jesus. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, this is it, everybody. As soon as this scene ends, or rather, as soon as I am back in control of the character, I'm just gonna save the game and move on with my life. What? No, another tutorial? You know? Why? This is bullshit, man. Can I skip this? Skip this scene? Yes. Oh no, 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 I want to go back. Oh, you got me fucking kidding. Just want to save the game. Man, I should have paid attention. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Just want to get the hell out of here. The blacksmith. Yeah, thanks. I'll check that out later. Thank you. Yeah, the blacksmith, whatever. So I can change the name of my character? Oh, the equipment's names. Alright, yeah, thank you very fucking much. Oh, finally! Thanks for watching, guys. This is it. Thank you very much. But even the saving is low as hell. Yeah, the Guided Fate Paradox on the PS3. Thanks for watching, guys. No stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream until Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a very good video coming up about one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Make sure to watch it. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Thanks, guys.